Hi everyone, this is Elaine. The purpose of this video is to help you fulfill one of the requirements of MWA 2, and that is to make a video of the online communication tool that you create for your fictitious company and to publish your video on the internet. If you didn't do that, your audience for this video, which is Students in English 325, might have problems viewing your video depending on the software they've installed on their computers. Okay, so before you begin, make sure that you are using a relatively up-to-date computer, probably a laptop, I would suggest, with working speakers and high-speed internet connection. All right, so set yourself up for success. Next, to make your video, you're going to need two things. One is some kind of screen capture software, and then you're also going to need to upload your video to the internet. On this video, all I'm going to do is talk about the screen capture software and show you how to make the video itself. Later, I'll show you how to publish your video to the internet. Okay, now there's lots of screen capture software out there on the internet. I like something called TubeCatcher. TubeCatcher is safe, it's free, and it really works. It's a very, very good kind of software. Now, if you notice down here, I've got this version working right here. This is the one that I am recording on right here. Because, notice how it says pause here? When I first started recording, that said start. I clicked on it, and it started recording whatever is on my screen. Okay? So, that's a TubeCatcher. I like it too because it's connected to YouTube. And that's really a good place for you to publish your video. So a TubeCatcher is my recommendation anyway. That's what I'm showing you how to use. Now, when I first started, when I first opened a TubeCatcher, I didn't see this screen that I'm recording on. I saw this other screen. Okay, and so to start recording, I need to click on Screen Record. That's where you need to get to do the job you need for this course, for MWA 2. And if you look on this, you'll notice that Select Audio Device has a line under it. The one thing, if something's going to go wrong, it's going to be your speakers. Okay, so you need to be sure that your speakers are working properly. You should have choices that are involved with your particular computer, and so whatever, you could play with these, just try recording without some of these options and see what works. But you might want to do this instead. You might want to click on that link and go back here to the TubeCatcher's official website, which shows you how to set up audio input for screen recorder mode. If you have any problems, this is what I'd suggest you do. Look at all these nice directions here. It'll give you all kinds of neat information. So that's a good backup if you have problems with your speaker. Now, the next thing you might want to do is go down here and make sure that the sound level is right. You don't want to be too loud or too soft with your recording. This is where I am. See what you think. Is it too loud or too soft? And then, of course, your voice will have different volume than mine naturally, so you may want to set your volume at a little different level. Okay, now this is not the screen that I'm recording on. Again, my screen is down here. This is the one, notice how it gives me the option to pause, so I can demonstrate on this just a little bit more. Now, every time you make a video, and you can make really short ones just to test out, every time you make a video, your little video is going to be saved for you. So you can stop the one you're on right now by clicking stop, and then you can play. It'll automatically play what you just recorded, and you say, I like that, or no, I don't. It's going to automatically save it in My Videos. You know how on your computer you have My Videos? That is, if you just followed the default installation choices you had when you installed a TubeCatcher, which I would suggest. And then you can go to your videos, and you can find all of the different recordings that you've made. Now, all these recordings are going to have really generic names. They're going to have a lot of numbers in them. When you find one you really like, you can rename it. You can give it whatever name you want, like MWA 2 video or whatever. Okay, now this is not difficult to do. It's fun to play with. And let me go down here and get the recording, the screen that I'm recording from, and see if we have anything else to talk about. It's an easy thing to do. I could pause if I wanted to, like let's say I had already been on this device here for a long time and had talked a lot, and I would, forgot what I was going to say next, which happens to be a lot. Then I could just pause it and continue then again by hitting the pause. After I click it, it's going to say start again. I could click it again when I'm ready to start again, and that continue with that same video. But this is really easy. If you have any problems, like I said, the main thing that's going to happen is your audio is going to have a problem. Okay? But all it is just download a tube catcher, use the default settings. When you see your first screen, click screen record. Make sure your voice is coming across right. Make sure it's not too loud or too soft. Make sure your speakers are working right. Your videos are going to save automatically. Click start when you're ready to start. If in the middle of the same video, click pause. If you run out of something to say, then click start again. When you're finished, click stop, which I'm about to do here in a minute. And then the play button will become active, and then listen to what you got. And then you can go into My Videos, which is going to be on your computer. See right here? And it's going to, you can then look at the name, find the video you just listened to, change the name if it's the one you want to save, and voila, you have something that's ready to upload to the internet. Hope that was helpful to you.